Welcome to Streaming Deluxe, presented by Mr. Orange, and that's me. My name is Mr. Orange, and guys, I play another indie game today. So I play Scarlett'S Dungeon. Little disclaimer before I start, I got this game for free, but this is not changing my opinion about this game. So Scarlett'S Dungeon is developed and published by Johnny Gina, so it's a game that only one person was publishing, so therefore respect for this. So it's also, as I can see on Steam, his only game yet. So it came out on the 22nd in 2017, so it's quite has some quite an age already, and the all over reviews on Steam are mixed, and I would say that reflects actually very good what the game is. So it's an RPG maker game overall, but what I like is that you can walk very easily over the different fields, and you don't have to walk with those old RPG makers games that you always have to walk one complete field forward. So I think, as I remember correctly. So what is this game about? Yeah, it's made like an action RPG Zelda game, so it already looks very nice, and I have to say that the developer was definitely putting nice work into the environment. So it's developed by one single person. It's very simple. There are not really a lot of action, so the most you have a sort of dash, and you have a sword. You can also throw the sword, and then you have to collect, like in Zelda, those rubies, those coins. So yeah, I like this. So overall, I like this, but I also have to say something not so good about this game, and this is actually the fact that it was crashing for me like 3 times when I was playing, and that's a bit weird. So I mean, game is out since some time, so and I would say it should not crash. But yeah, the developer, if you see this video, maybe you can tell me what went wrong, or you can check out the problem for this, and I'm also happy to help. So, and then what is this game has done? Some randomly generated dungeons, and that's actually pretty cool. So you can there's replayability in this game. What else is important to say? This game is actually, it's cheap, so it costs only €1.99, so it's not a super expensive game. So it's a little time waster that you can buy for playing. If you just have the feeling you want to play something new and something with pixels, and you're a huge Zelda fan, why not give this game a try? If you let's say if you haven't played at all in your life the Zelda games, I would say start maybe better to play those Zelda games first before you go for tribute games like this. So now you see here this procedural generated dungeon. So that's actually pretty fun, and the dungeons you die very quickly, but I like that it has a processing system, so you can level up. So it's like in Diablo, to say it like this. So I like this fact too. And the enemies look pretty, and the color scheme is nice. The music is kind of fun. And sure, the controls are not totally perfect. I played here with the Xbox One controller, so now you saw that I died. So here I can dash. So, but yeah, overall, I would say the game gives you what it promises, and that's really important. It promises you some action adventure RPG indie style game for €2, and I would say this is also what you get. So it's Therefore I can recommend it to fans of the genre. So might not be the game now for the people that only play PUBG, Blackout, Call of Duty or something. But for fans of pixel art games, this is definitely worth a look, guys. So yeah, some reviews on the Steam page. There's, for example, D-pad joyrides. There's a certain quality of simple comfort for a game that lasts all of an hour. So 3 out of 5s. And then Indie Ranger writes, Scarlett'S Dungeon is a fun knick-knack of a game that pays tribute to the legend of Zelda. So it's exactly what the developer wrote. So, yeah, and I would say for this, the game is quite fine for the price and for what it is promising. Also, let's read some other reviews on Steam. For example, a negative review, Maruten writes, Scarlett'S Dungeon is a simple adventure game where you collect money and beat monsters. Yeah, he's right. The idea behind the game is simple. You collect all the stuff you need to be able to start the dungeon. After that, all you do is hit stuff a monster to collect money and XP. Every time you level up, your attack becomes stronger and you use the money to buy stuff at the village. Sadly, that's the only thing to do. There's no map, so for someone like me with a bad memory, I keep walking in circles. I didn't find a single way out. So yeah, that's how the game is. Okay, if there's no map, yeah, I didn't see a map myself, so but I was not playing it maybe so long as he did, so that I was actually asking myself where is the map. So yeah, maybe the developer can implement some sort of map. Would be fun to see. A positive review, this person writes, alright, I expected very little, but then I got more fun than I intended. So yeah, that's also cool. So guys, yeah, he's giving 10/10 IGN rating. So guys, I thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.